Oh boy, oh boy. This does not even deserve a good evening introduction, because this is dead serious. Yeah, very, very serious, man. I tell you. But before we begin this episode of M Chat, I just want to say this will be the first episode to have a brand new setup, new layout, I should say, since I'm down here in the bottom left corner. See me? Because I'm using OBS Studio this time, since my newfound knowledge of OBS Studio got the best of me. I am using this to my advantage. So, yeah. So anyway, hello everybody. I'm back. I'm to get with episode 3 of M Chat, and this episode is not going to be a very good one. It's a very upsetting episode. I know if y'all heard the news. Yes, thanks to David Asshole ZASLAV, Coyote versus Acme has been cancelled. And let's read this article from The Wrap. The final days of Coyote vs. Acme offers rejections and a Roadrunner race against time. Exclusive. Warner was seeking 75 to 80 million, but rejected offers from Netflix, Amazon, and Paramount. Insiders told The Wrap. Oh, would you look at this now? Can't read the rest of that article. So, I hate to do this, but we're going to have to rely on Wikipedia for this. Since they borrowed their information from different sources, what other choice do we have? Anyway, before we get to the news about Coyote vs. Acme, we must talk about its inception, the plot. According to Wikipedia, the film would have been about, and I quote, "After every product made by the Acme Corporation has backfired on Wile E. Coyote in his pursuit of the Roadrunner, a down-and-out billboard human attorney represents Wile E. in his lawsuit to sue Acme. A growing friendship between Wile E. Coyote and his lawyer motivates their determination to win the court case, as it pits them against the intimidating boss of Wile E.'s lawyer's former law firm, who now represents Acme." Now, this is a very, very interesting idea for a film. And the thing, it's based on a book by Ian Fraser. Wow, we could have gotten something huge. We could have gotten like the best Looney Tunes movie here. But no. Let's get to the meat here. This thing has been in production since like 2018. Well, development at least. Casting and all have occurred in 2022. So the film would have been live action animated, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Now that would have been something. In fact, according to this part here, it says the creative team also acknowledged Who Framed Roger Rabbit as a reference to the film's seamless live action interaction with the animated characters. Yes. And the film is set in Albuquerque, which is famously referenced by Bugs Bunny, and Roadrunner's habitat in the desert being brought to life. Now that would have been something. Now let's get to the meat. The real meat. Now, there were actually 2 attempts to cancel the film. One of them would be successful. Anyway, although there was one that was originally to be planned back in November 2023. Warner Bros. Announced that the film was completed, but thanks to fucking ZASLAV, they're not going to release it because of their little tax write-off plan that's been going on since Warner Bros. Discovery was formed. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Anyway, however, they wanted to, let's just say they were going to work something out by selling the film to streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and studios like Paramount and Sony. And then there's Apple. However, none of them were interested. They liked the film, but none of them were interested. So there was no distributor who won the rights to the film. So, of course, Warner Bros. And ZASLAV no longer gave a shit, because according to the section called possible final cancellation, yesterday, The Wrap, which we tried to get into earlier, reported that Warner Bros. Discovery had rejected the bids from Netflix, Amazon, and Paramount. Wow, what a surprising turn of events! The company wanted $75 to $80 million to sell the film, but no distributors matched their price. And Warner Bros. Discovery, possibly meaning David ZASLAV, rejected counterbids. Yeah. David ZASLAV not giving a shit. The company is considering shelving and deleting the film, which remains in limbo, before its fourth earnings call on February 23rd, 2024, and again claiming it as a tax loss. Yeah. They're basically saying that they're going to get rid of the film, like delete it forever. Yeah. David ZASLAV wants this film gone for good because he wants the fucking moolah. But of course, stuff like that's going to not give him any moolah at all. It's only going to make Warner Bros. Even worse. Yet a lot of people really wanted to see that film. Even me, honestly. Fuck David ZASLAV. Seriously, he deserves to fucking get fired for all the shit he's done to several past projects, including Batgirl and Scoop Holiday Haunt. Two other Warner Bros. Films that met a similar fate. Yeah. Very disappointing. But that's where you come in. Yeah, I'm also turning this into a rally to get Warner Bros. And David ZASLAV to change their minds and get them to release Coyote vs. Acme once and for all. Who's with me? Together, we can stop this cancellation. Together, we can fight against ZASLAV and the evil CEOs at Warner Bros. Discovery. Yeah, that's right. This MChat is a rally against David ZASLAV and Warner Bros. Discovery. Release Coyote vs. Acme. Release Coyote vs. Acme. Release Coyote vs. Acme. That's right. You heard us. We're not resting until you get rid of that cancellation. Release Coyote vs. Acme now. You better, ZASLAV, or else we will boycott the studio. You hearing me? Anyway, yeah, that's all I want to talk about for this very video. Yeah, of course this is bad news. Hopefully next time on MChat we can get to something much better. But for now, that's it. Hey, you reached the end of the video. If you haven't yet, go ahead and leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell in case you want to be notified every time I make a brand new video. Until next time, this is your pal MPack signing off. Peace.